Right, welcome to today's video. Dungeons & Dragons movie is apparently going to be focusing on the Eye of Vecna, and will feature a Forgotten Realms character. Now, not many people have picked up on this, which is interesting. It almost fell by the wayside to me, actually, but this was seemingly an exclusive to comicbook.com. So I'm guessing that's why it's kind of fallen by the wayside. But it states anyway, the upcoming Dungeons & Dragons movie will feature at least one character with ties to the Forgotten Realms and will focus on a quest for an iconic magical object. Comicbook.com can exclusively report that the upcoming Dungeons & Dragons movie currently in development by Paramount will focus on a group of adventurers looking for the Eye of Vecna, a powerful artifact that dates back to the earliest days of the game. Vecna is a powerful lich turned god whose hand and eye, remnants from when Vecna was a mortal, grant unspeakable power. Both the hand and the Eye of Vecna come with a terrible cost. In order to use either artifact, the user must remove their existing eye or hand and then replace it with the artifact. Interesting way to kind of bring body horror into the movie, I guess. Now, additionally, comicbook.com can exclusively report that Paramount was looking for a male actor to voice the dragon, Palarandusk, a dragon that lives in the Forgotten Realms. Palarandusk doesn't or hasn't played any major roles in any D&D adventures, but the dragon was named in several Dungeons & Dragons source books as a protector of the village Lyrithambul, I butchered that, who concealed his true identity as a gold dragon. Now, while Palarandusk's involvement in the Dungeons & Dragons movie indicates that the movie will take place in the Forgotten Realms, our source indicates that the dragon will act as an ancient leader of a group of triadic knights. In D&D lore, triadic knights are followers of the gods Ilmater, Torm, and Tyr. Now, comicbook.com's source indicates that Dungeons & Dragons will feature a group of adventurers led by Raven Hightower, a warrior with a magic flame sword that's haunted by his sister's death. Other characters include the half-dragon Hack Caraway, the gnome thief Olivan Trickfoot, and a masked warrior named Alyssa Steelsong, who is set to take over Palarandusk's role when the dragon dies. Now, additionally, the main villain of the movie is a male drow named Razor Hallbar, who once kept Raven and his sister as slaves, along with a female tiefling named Damala and a brutish warrior known as the Beast. So it's basically, well, it's very much a kind of Lord of the Rings group travel movie, like a fellowship, I guess, to a degree. I'm not comparing it directly to Lord of the Rings, don't worry. Now it says, using the Eye of Vecna could serve as a precursor to Dungeons & Dragons introducing the Lich God, or Like God, as an even greater threat, or even as a way to introduce other D&D characters. Notably, actor Joe Manganiello, Arkhan the Cruel, currently holds the Hand of Vecna. What? Notably, actor Joe Manganiello's Arkhan the Cruel currently holds the Hand of Vecna. Alright. As established in the recently released adventures of Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus, and is attempting to use it to free the dragon god Tiamat from her prison in the Nine Hells. Now, Vecna was a major entity in the Greyhawk campaign setting and also appeared in the final nemesis of the first Critical Role campaign. We'll also note that the new Dungeons & Dragons movie seems to be much more willing to incorporate lore from the source material, which was a major reason the 2000 Dungeons & Dragons movie flopped among D&D fans. But it has to strike a heavy balance between being good for D&D fans and everyone else. Dungeons & Dragons will be directed by Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly, who previously directed Game Night and Vacation. And they also wrote Spider-Man Far From Home. Not exactly a great resume, is it? Like, Game Night's fine. Vacation, whatever. And you wrote Spider-Man Far From Home. Doesn't lend itself overly to action-adventure, does it? I will say this, though. Comedic writers know horror very well. I can't imagine there'll be that much horror in this. Executive producers include Alan Zimmern and John Middleton. And the script was written by David Leslie Johnson and Lindsay B, so they've not even written it. How very strange. Paramount Pictures and Hasbro is currently supposed to be looking for a major A-list actor to star in the movie, with Will Smith, Josh Brolin, Chris Pratt, Vin Diesel, Matthew McConaughey, Jamie Foxx, Joel Edgerton, Dave Bautista, Jeremy Renner, or Johnny Depp, all on an alleged wish list. Jeremy Renner's probably not going to get that. He's in the rumours for some very weird things at the moment. Dave Bautista won't command such a high salary, so he may be up for it. Will Smith probably not. He famously just turns down roles. So I would imagine it's between, here's my hot prediction, Vin Diesel, Dave Bautista, and Josh Brolin. I don't think the rest of them will be interested, and I don't think Johnny Depp will get it either. And now, numerous other Dungeons & Dragons enthusiasts have also expressed interest in appearing in a movie, including Joe Manganiello and WWE superstar Ember Moon. While no casting has been announced, Dungeons & Dragons is set to hit theatres July 2021. Very ambitious. Now, for those people that don't know anything about these things, I did actually pull up just a little bit of an article briefly just to kind of cover it, I guess, just to see what it is. Now, the Eye and Hand of Vecna in Dungeons & Dragons. The Eye and Hand of Vecna are two of the most iconic artifacts in the game of Dungeons & Dragons. Vecna was a powerful lich. Now, lich. A lich is actually just an undead being. Again, I've got another article up here, because again, like I wanted to know, because they were talking about a lich god. It doesn't look like, from what I could tell, that there really was a lich god. And I did type that in as well and try to search around for a lich god. So it's basically, a lich is just an undead creature, just like some undead thing. They do have some interesting powers and what they can do and things like that, but they live in like lairs and yeah, they don't really do an awful lot. They've got like black magic and things like that. A lich often haunts the abode it favoured in life, such as a lonely tower or haunted ruin, or an academy of black magic. Alternatively, some liches construct secret tombs filled with powerful guardians and traps. So when they're talking about a lich god, that's what doesn't really make too much sense to me. Everything about a lich's lair reflects its keen mind and wicked cunning, including the magic and mundane traps that secure it. Undead constructs and bound demons lurk in shadowy recesses, emerging to destroy those who dare to disturb the lich's work. A lich encountered in its lair has a challenge rating of 22. But again, so the Eye and Hand Vecna, so it says it's just from a powerful lich. From the Greyhawk campaign, Vecna evolved from lich into a near god, so he was a near god. Ultimately, he was betrayed by his own lieutenant Cass, the bloody-handed. Cass himself was has an artifact named after him, which is the Sword of Cass. Cass was the personal bodyguard of Vecna. Vecna procured a powerful weapon for his lieutenant, and it was a piece of grey metal which was forged into a powerful sword called the Sword of Cass. Ultimately, this sword urged Cass to betray Vecna and rule in his place. Ultimately, Cass destroyed the lich, or the lick, but in the process, Vecna brought the doom of his former bodyguard as well. It is said that the Sword of Cass, so they could actually bring a lot into this. They could even do the Sword of Cass and this kind of side story. I don't know how much of this they're going to do, really. It is said that the Sword of Cass still has a portion of the consciousness of Vecna. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. But there you go. Dungeons & Dragons is not something I'm massively familiar with, but it's of a genre that I love, so I want this to do well. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out. But yeah, I wouldn't hedge your bets on anyone massive being put in the movie. What do you guys think, though? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so please do let me know down below in the comment section. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, leave it linked up here. People have been bitching and moaning for months that I don't post anything like positive, despite always actually posting positive videos, but whatever. That's the most wholesome video you're going to see in a long, long time. And again, a lot of people were going, well, you're not American, why are you doing Thanksgiving? It wasn't Thanksgiving, it's just Christmas. I'll put my Christmas tree up like 3 days early, so I thought I'd film it. Suck it up. Get on with it. Literally can't do any right by some of these people. Oh, you're too negative. Oh, you're too positive. Oh, it's not even December. Blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, if you're new here, like I said, hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Like I said, this has fallen by the wayside by a lot of people. So hopefully this is going to be news to you, because I don't think many people have covered this. So yeah, give this video a big thumbs up if it is. And as always, I've been Mr. H. Take care.